Let's speak to Sarah Roberts. She's a professor of information studies at UCLA and joins us now from Los Angeles. Professor Roberts, thanks for joining us on at TRT World. So first off, what do you make of this ruling and how significant do you think it's going to be?
Well, it's another move in a series of moves, particularly in the European Union, that aim to enforce extant anti-hate speech laws that exist in certain countries already. So we've seen Germany move to put pressure on Facebook to remove hate speech within their jurisdiction, and this move in Austria seems to echo that.
I mean, do you see this in any way? Of course, removing hate speech is a thing that companies should be doing, but do you see this in any way as being slightly dangerous and a slightly a slippery slope towards just restricting what can be said in other places of the internet?
Well, I think there's a couple ways to view it. As I indicated, Austria and Germany in particular already have laws on the books for other forms of media in their countries with regard to hate speech. And there was a very famous case back in 2000 from France who pushed back on Yahoo around these same issues. So that's one perspective. Of course, the other perspective is that one person's hate speech can be seen as another person's censorship, and this is where things get dicey for Facebook and companies like it. The issue for Facebook, of course, will be to figure out how to quickly respond and not incur these massive fines that Austria is threatening to level.
I mean, I'm sure Facebook can probably afford the fines, and Facebook is going through a bit of a change at the moment, isn't it? Saying it's going to be employing thousands of people to monitor the posts on people's newsfeed to try and counter fake news. I mean, in the age of the internet, when it's meant to be an open media where we can post these things, is there a way of restricting what people share and what people post?
Yeah, if you've been following the news coming from the United States, you'll know that just last week Facebook announced that it would be going from having 4,500 global content moderators to almost doubling that figure to 7,500. This is yet another case where human moderation is going to be needed most likely. And the important thing that this case and that others like it point out is that, in fact, Facebook is engaged in all sorts of rescinding of content already, hate speech and other types of content. And if one looks at their community guidelines or at their terms of service, this is evident, but it's often buried and it's not made as transparent to people as this case has made it.
Okay, Professor Roberts, we have to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us.